Welcome back to you for another yummy update, friends. So as you've seen by now, the US jobs data came out. We were waiting for this. We came a bit softer on the jobs. The unemployment rate did tick up, but now the US yield curve has definitively priced in a rate cut coming. And there's even a chance of a 50 basis point rate cut. It's like, between 10 and 20%. 50 basis points, right? So even bigger and thicker. But also coinciding with that, friends, right now, the big theme is gold just made a new all-time high. That's risk off for the world. So we can't really fly until gold actually settles down, right? So when gold settles down, hopefully it does soon, maybe racist Russell 2000 can finally pop up. And we enter, I guess, the next phase. So hopefully the next phase is not the end phase because we wanted to keep going on, but we don't know yet when it comes to risk on assets. And what we're looking for is hopefully Ethereum to pop on through and actually crack its all-time highs. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for Ethereum to crack its highs and the racist Russell 2000 to crack the highs. And we're actually going to move into the fabled, I guess, I don't even want to say the word, but old season. We've been waiting so long. But, you know, what else can we do? We just got to keep on believing. Remember, friends, as I showed you before, Michael Saylor's strategy will not be included in the S&P 500, the smelly poop 500. So he thought he'd be the final boss. He's not. What a picture, man. So we feel like maybe they just don't want to put crypto in because it's a bit weird to them because you're just buying crypto and then all of the investors' money will be DCA buying our Bitcoin because they're just going to keep minting shares to do that. It literally is a cheat code because money gets printed. Yeah, money gets printed and then it goes into the S&P 500. S&P 500, right? So if the MicroStrategy stock boosts from that, every time it has a premium, Michael Saylor is going to borrow more money, use the fiat, and then go buy Bitcoin. So effectively, it is a natural market way to print money and just end up in Bitcoin. It's like it's forcing it to happen. So I don't know if they're gonna let it happen again. Inverse Oracle God himself, Jim Cramer, he has some proteges out there. One of them is James Wynn. James Wynn, unfortunately, has some crime going on. What is James Wynn up to? He publicly received 10% of Wife Coin for CTO. That means a community takeover. So a community takeover, friends, remember, it's really fake now. So the scammers, they scam something and then someone pretends to step up and they go, ha, 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 I'm actually going to take it over. But they were planning to scam from the whole time. Do you remember Pika is a community takeover, but we're still here. Okay, these CTOs, they try to prey on people who are like trying to like believe in something, really. So this is actually those James Wynn. I know the text is small, but he says, if anyone who is trusted can be vouched would like to step in as a CTO leader, I can ensure you get a percentage of the supply. So he's pretending like, hey, can somebody step up? Let's take this over. Now, what they've done is they've checked out some crime. So James Wynn was given 10% of the tokens, and look at all these other big bubbles of these other distribution out here. So they actually control 62% of the supply. Look at this, all received similar amounts of SOL. They were all funded 11 days ago via Change Now. All had tokens minted to them from the creator. So there you go. Look at the comment section. Comment section. Greg, brokey behavior. By the way, Greg, amazing avatar. Oh man, I love it. So the meta on Twitter right now got nothing to do with crypto tokens, but what everyone doing is like we're trolling everyone, but we're sexifying Greta Thunberg. So what they're doing is they're giving her like low cut tops. They're using AI. They're making her just look a bit more sexy because you know the head. So it's making a lot of people uncomfortable. A lot of dudes uncomfortable. I've even seen some comments of some high follower accounts. They're saying, "Hey, can you guys stop posting the sexy bikini Greta Thunberg pictures?" I'm really starting not to like it. People are starting to say that, so it's actually going to start to trigger people more. So that's why it's funny. But Greg has said, James Wynn is brokey behavior. If you buy anything he shields outside of top 100 tokens, you'd like to be a coal. You're likely to be a coal money despiser. So I think it's pretty much, this guy's not good with English, but pretty much saying, you exit liquidity. R2D2, don't be exit liquidity. Worst trader on this app. On-chain crime season. Can't we get his Twitter banned? No, so you can't. And by the way, if you did, someone new comes along and just scams all over again. James Wynn's new CTO at Wife is worse than expected. Right after the announcement, 10 wallets started dumping and extracting $50,000. The worst part, the tokens were minted. Oh my gosh. Ay, man. Just total crime. They believe in nothing and they just, here we goes. Such a bisha. Crime season. There we go, my friend. Speaking of crime season, friends, there's an interview here. So the guy on the right, he's the founder of Retardio coin. I think he's the founder of Retardio. So his name's Mitch. Now, Mitch got banned off Twitter. He's actually the only person in the world to be like banned off Twitter. Not suspended, like actual ban. He's on the blacklist. So he's the first guy, Elon. Now, what he was doing, I can't remember, friends, but I think, so forgive me if I'm correct, if I'm wrong. I think he was doing anti-Israel stuff. But I don't think it was anti-Israel. I think it was, I can't remember. Was he saying stuff about Jewish people? Or I don't remember, but he got banned, okay? So he's come back for an interview. I guess he's trying to help LA Vape Cabal, third guy on the left here. But there's this funny part. I listened to the interview. Look, friends, I know, God bless you. I know crypto's complicated. It's very tough to figure out what the formula is and stuff out here. But I listened to all this stuff. There's none of this edge, man. It's always the same thing, okay? It's literally, you look at someone who says, oh, you just got to keep grinding and clicking. You just got to be around there. But yeah, dude, friends, literally, there are 100,000 dead bodies, okay? And you're looking at one of the top 20. And they're like, just keep doing this. This is amazing. And it's like, dude, they only got there. No, I'm not saying Mitch did this. I'm just telling you, on average, the people you see, they get there, they're dumping on everybody else. Yeah? They're giving people false confidence that if you follow them, maybe you're the cupsy kid, the pimple-faced kid, you're literally just extracting and dumping on everyone, you're rugging everyone. But it's not just that. It's all, like, there's no believing in anything, right? But look, new kid, because the audience is younger, they're new to finance. They don't understand, because they all want to be traders, because they're all addicted. They're looking at TikTok and Instagram, and because a lot of them, friends, they're little sexually confused kids, probably never hit puberty properly, probably on hormone blockers themselves. They don't understand really how the world works, and they're little bitches, you know what I mean, little pushovers. So if you look at their feed, you'd think they're gay themselves, okay? Their feeds, their Twitter lines, they're probably looking at dudes with like Rolexes, laptop lifestyle, people who claim to be trading, had taken a holiday. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They're the type of people that these people look up to. And a lot of them just end up being snake oil salesman frauds. So the kids get drawn into this, oh, I've got to trade. They get drawn into this mindset. Because, yeah, there's a reason why, like, no one makes any money saying, guess what? You just got to hold long term. No one makes any educational material like that. The only person who gets popular off that is like a Warren Buffett. Yeah, that's literally it. But Warren Buffett, like, friends, he hasn't outperformed the stock market. I'm not joking, in 30 years. I'm not even joking. This century, he has not outperformed the stock market. He missed the whole tech boom. He missed the entire 1990s tech boom. But it's amazing. He didn't need to. He didn't need to get it because he smashed it in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. He got into the insurance. He used the insurance premiums to go and invest or something, and then he pretty much crushed everything. So he was really, really good. It's kind of amazing. So how he did in his first 30 years, his next 40 years, he's just the S&P 500, and he still turned, when he made it to 1 billion net worth, he still made it to like 90 billion. It's kind of amazing. You don't actually need, see, friends, as I told you, you only need one home run. Now, he had a gargantuan giga home run. He had many home runs, but you only need one. But check this out, friends. So in this clip, LA Vape Cabal, you're going to listen to this, right? I'm going to summarize you so you know what happens. LA Vape Cabal guy gets nervous when Mitch threatens to talk about insider information crime that another LA Vape Cabal member was involved in. So the guy they're talking about was the guy whose feet, he was doing the foot sniffing. So remember, it's this video, friends. LA Vape Cabal. LA Vape Cabal. Oh, man, I love this video. Like, the whole house is vaping. Smoking. Oh my god! But this is the scene. That's why I always say to you, remember, friends, I'm always joking to you. I go, in the LA Vape Cabal, they're all literally sniffing and they're sucking on each other's feet. This is where it came from, right here.
Smoking. Wait. So we just snipe it first, tell everyone it's the future, and then we just dump on these idiots?
Yes, Mr. Ross.
It's literally free money. It's like when your mom gives you lunch money, but instead of buying lunch, you sell your.
Oh my god, yeah, man, this is one of the classics. This is literally that's a representation of our cycle. Now, without further ado, friends, you'll see they talk about one of the insiders, and then they actually gets nervous. Check this out.
Honestly, I thought you were gonna say, when you said that the intro, I thought you were gonna say Frank. But respect on UniPC. He's one of the best.
I mean, if we're talking insider information,
come on. There's too many people watching to do this. Come on.
Hey, what do you mean?
Come on, bro.
Hey, too many people watching. Let's talk about it. Hold on, let's talk about it,
bro. Don't do this.
Okay. Okay. Guys, I'm not allowed to talk about insider information.
No, you're allowed to talk about inside information, but I mean, come on.
If I keep talking about inside information, he's gonna send me a cease and desist, guys.
I do have a question for you.
Yeah, so I clipped that myself. So it's kind of funny. They get a bit spicy in it, but then because Mitch is banned, friends. So this video, they did not put this on. They did not stream on Twitch because you're showing a banned member. They didn't want to risk it, I guess. But it's kind of funny. So when I was watching it, I'm watching this. I was like, oh my gosh, man, oh my gosh. But look, the truth is, you were gonna lose your money anyway. Okay, obviously not you, because none of us participate in that, but all the people, if you were one of the victims, okay, you're not really a victim, okay? You just lost the game. You know what I mean? Like if you lose 4-0 to a better football team, are you a victim? No, you're a loser. You got outplayed. You know what I mean? So when you step in this junk game, look, you're in a sewer. You're in a sewer and there's rats all around you. Yeah, and they're trying to climb to the top of the garbage tip. Right, and I don't even know how do you even become rat king in a sewer of rats? Yeah, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like you show off your shiny little objects, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's a shiny object. I'm the rat king. Yeah, but because they all worship money, and you get all these other losers who worship it as well. So that's how you get to that place. But all these kids, you're gonna lose anyway, man. You're gonna lose anyway. You got outplayed. You know that's why a lot of the comments people just say game is game, man. Because that's why they all say in the comment section, game is game. Why do they say that? Because they all know they're all freaking subhuman filth trash like each other. They're all friends. Go check the comments. All the people they're saying, yeah. You read between the comments, and some of them just say explicitly. They go, yeah, I do the same thing, man. Yeah, I do the same thing. Game is game. Profit is profit. That's just a game. What, you're not here to sell and stuff. Dude, we all know we're here to sell and take profit. We all know that. But when you have to use that as a justification as to why you sold your coin after 3 minutes while telling everybody it's the future of finance, and then you move on to 18 other coins next week, you know, game is game, baby. Also, friends, as I reported to you before as well for more yummy updates. So, Kyle Salami from Multicoin Capital. I mean, friends, isn't it funny? Crime season, like it's all over Soylana, and now the digital asset treasury for Soylana, they're going to be depositing locked tokens that you can't sell. They're going to be putting that into the treasury, and they're going to get retail to be able to buy into that so they can be dumped on. So it's just literally happening right here. So Kyle Salami is going to be he's going to be the Michael Saylor MicroStrategy representation for Soylana. So he believes that Soylana will flip Ethereum. He was the guy as well, friends. He is Kyle Salami. He is, if you notice, if you remember, he is on my top signal thing here. Look at this, Kyle Salami. I will offer you $100 million in size on the Sol ETH pair. How much size and duration would you like? He said this at the literal top of Sol ETH ratio. So, yeah, you know what I mean. Let me know what you think, baby dolls. Let me know what you think. As I showed you as well, friends, some nothing ever happens. This was the US job data that got released. Unemployment rate, 4.3%. The hourly earnings ticked down. That means inflation's coming down. When they check the hourly earnings a month, they want to see like how much did if you look at the rate of your hourly earnings, actually how much you're getting paid. Is that going hot? Is that like is it growing hotter and hotter? That means people are getting paid like a lot more. That means that's more inflationary. So they like that number going down a bit, not too hot, because that means that the US Fed it doesn't translate to inflation, which means the US Fed can cut. Something I want to show you as well, because you're a pumpkin and a sugar pie. The bankruptcy lawyer search. So people are searching for bankruptcy lawyers. The searches are going parabolic. Boom, 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 boom. Very interesting. So they're starting to go parabolic. Bankruptcy lawyers. Now, the thing is, you might look at this and get concerned, but like there's always something like that looking up. There could be, you never know. It could be like someone had a big news event and that's sometimes what happens. Like there might be a bankruptcy lawyer who, let's say he committed let's say he murdered 15 people or something. You know what I mean? Like, and then what ends up happening is people on Google, they search, hey, who's that bankruptcy lawyer from Colorado or whatever, you know what I mean? Like wherever it is. And then that could be a trigger, but it is something to think about, bankruptcy lawyers being searched for. I guess we'll see, that's why everything is starting to kind of unwind slowly. It happens all slowly, then all happens is suddenly. But, I'm staying on the course, right? I haven't seen Euphoria. I don't know what Euphoria is going to look like, especially in the context of this, but we'll see. Where are we going to go from here, friends? This is the global liquidity fractal. Hopefully up and to the right, we've deviated down. Remember, Natalie Brunel came and cursed us because she went on Fox News and said, look at this. The global liquidity fractal is following. She did it right here. She went in August. Wow, it just goes up and to the right forever. We go down. We're still going to make it. Uptember, let's go. Like, subscribe, catch you the next one.